Sounds. No, that's good. That's good.
Listen up. You here now. We back. We bike. You already know. It's your boy Jaybo. Birthday weekend. You already know. We lit.
Hey, let's go.
Fucking lit out here in the birthday weekend.
Happy born day, baby.
You already know. Mm-hmm. To my right, a little difference in seating arrangement, but fuck it, we here. We just we running two, man. So to my right, we got Sentimiento. You already know. We got that. See me at your nearest gym, pulling them. Pause.
So nasty.
See me at your nearest gym. Make sure your girl don't go by herself because she looking at me. She looking at the routine. Right? Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm not even liked on that side. It don't fucking matter. Well, they gonna not like me more? God damn it. It's your boy, the Big Eater. You already know. We here now.
We here.
We bike.
Boom.
We've been getting a lot of love on social, so shout out to y'all. Make sure to do the fly YouTube stuff.
Hell yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know, we can't get to where we're going without y'all. It don't cost y'all a thing. Just hit that subscribe button and rock with us.
We're loving all parts of it too, because even with the negative comments, it's cool, because just to see you guys talk about it is what we're going for. So.
Yep. And yes, we are another group of guys who just got in front of mics and a camera and are just talking shit.
So what?
Start your own.
There you go.
I mean, come on.
You can do it too.
You can do, yeah. I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. Women too, right? Because I mean, fuck. Yeah. You already know, man. We got topics on the board that we want to get into. You know, Big Eater has a heart out. I do too, technically. You know what I'm saying? So we got some topics on the board. And what do you want to go to first? We back, y'all. Sorry for the technical difficulties. You already know. What is there anything on the board that catches your attention?
I'm gonna go with what makes men want to wife a woman.
Ooh, you got something for that?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it, man. Energy up, though. It's Friday.
So, first, let me start off by saying that it's not what you make or how much you make, and it's not about your degree. I'm gonna throw that out there already, so we don't even have to touch on that. Most men, it's generally you, man. It's your behavior, it's your personality, it's your character. Like, men are looking for a woman who wants to, be submissive but be kind, be gentle. We're looking for the softness, basically, because we go out here in this world, in this life, and we're fighting battles left and right, and we're always dealing with a lot of heavy stuff, and it's not real soft out here in the world, man. It's hard. So when we come home, we want that space, that soft space. You know what I'm saying? So and loyalty
and
what?
That thing.
You know what?
You don't care about that no more?
You know what?
Oh, man. What happened?
Listen. What did I say that other episode?
What'd you say?
Pretty ain't peace.
Pretty ain't peace?
That's what I said.
You would only say that if there's no peace in the home, though.
But that's what I'm saying. You could have a girl who's built, like she's built, and I don't know, man. It could just be hell every day. You know what I mean? Depending on how she is. If she's masculine, constantly arguing with you, questioning you.
Did you do something?
Confronting you. I'm just saying, like, so here, like outside of a argument situation, you go to make a decision in a household, right? And it's a decision that you think is best for everybody, and you go to talk to her about it, and instead of her trying to be like, okay, if that's what you think is best, let's give it a shot, she's like, no, that's not. I don't like that. We're not doing that.
But did you find that out before, in this hypothetical scenario? Did you find out before or after that she was like that, before you wanted to wife her up?
Well,
in the hypothetical.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the wife part wouldn't. So in the beginning, right, you'd see signs, right? Because all women present as what, because they know what we're looking for, so they'll present as that in the beginning. You know, they'll be very agreeable, very easygoing, very, you know, chill, you know, non-confrontational, happy, smiley. Oh my God, I'm happy to see you. All this other stuff and text and all that. And then once they get comfortable, they switch it up. And it's I mean, that's not just, you know, women, but guys do the same thing. So in relationships, it happens, but that's the lure, right? I hate to say it, not a lure, but that's what they present that to impress you, I guess. I don't know what the reasoning is behind it. And then later on is when you start to see these parts, these situations. So you don't really see them until you actually start hitting some hard times.
I got you. On
both ends, like you think you got a guy who's a provider, a worker, and then rough times come and he's not stepping up to do what he got to do.
I got you, because that's more so thinking far ahead, like the worst possible scenario.
Yeah.
What makes me want to wife a woman? I'm a personalizer. I don't know if you want to spin back and personalize it, but like I'm a personalize that thing. Can I get along with you? Are the vibes there? Like, if you take yourself too serious, get out of here. You feel me? Like, I'm on jokey playtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm at that. I don't take myself too serious. Life's a bitch already. You know what I'm saying? So like, if the communication is there, like we could hop on the phone like we was teenagers back in high school, be on the phone for hours, but we could do that whether it be over the phone or in person. The vibes, like we just up for having fun, like, and salute. It's shit like that. You already know. And it's a plus if there's some physicality to it. I don't give a fuck what you look like, girl. Do you have calves or not? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with
it. So I don't know, man. Like I feel like
we back, y'all. We had step away. But what would you say?
What was the last thing you said there?
You was just talking about that's like, fuck, I forgot to.
So what was I saying? Because I was saying that, you know, people don't really see how the person is until times get rough. Oh no, you were saying that all you're really looking for is the vibes and that you guys get along. Yeah. So like I get that. You know what I mean? Because what I was going to add to that was that if you guys get along and there is a vibe, it really kind of doesn't matter what you look like to a certain degree, because there is a line. There's a line. There's a line. But there's certain things about when you talk to somebody and you just vibing with that person that makes you look past certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? That's
true. The line is, though, like you can't be too far that way.
Right.
Ugly game,
right? Because
then she gonna be wondering, or they gonna be wondering, yo man, I never, like, you talk about your friends, but I never meet them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got past that test too. Because some of the people out here, they're a little too judgy.
Like, don't be unrealistic. Like, you don't have to be a supermodel, but even your friends will see, like, once they meet that person, they'll be like, damn, she's really fucking cool. Now I see why you mess with her. There
was a girl I was talking to that a lot of the peoples around me was saying that she's
chill.
Not disrespecting shorty.
Yeah.
But like, it just commenting on shorty looks.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I kept telling them, like, chill. It's not about that for me. Like,
right. Did they talk to her?
They've been around her.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, a lot of people was like, oh, I don't know, Jaybo, like this girl, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. For me, like if you brought a girl that I felt wasn't attractive, but I talked to her and I could see that she was sweet and she was treating you good and she was kind, then I could see it. I'd be like, I get it.
Or just cool peoples over.
Yeah, or just like, chill as fuck. Yeah, like if she's in the conversations and she's friendly and everybody's kind of just chilling and yeah, man, be like, yo, she's cool as hell. I see why you fuck with her. You know, I get it.
Too many people are caught up on looks, especially shit that don't got to do with them. Like, it's just, once you get to the point, you put looks, you know, looks ain't so important. Man, trust me, you'll be a lot better off, right? It's all about the side, that compatibility. Like,
you could have the other side where she's a 9, but she don't talk. She's rude. She's standoffish. You know what I'm saying?
That don't talk shit. I would have cut it right
I'm just
there.
saying, you go
just
to
not
a get together, and
crazy.
she just sits in the corner. It's like, shit.
I know. That shit crazy. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to dress. Salute.
So.
You know what I mean? Like.
But it's not a lot. Like, I feel like men don't need a lot to wife a woman. They just need to feel that, like, the woman, the softness, the love. You know, men want to feel wanted and respected. More respected than loved, honestly. And if you make a man feel disrespected, it doesn't matter how much he loves you, he's not going to stay. Or he stays and it's just going to get bad. It's going to get real bad. So.
That's a fact.
And it's not just like, oh, you don't call him out of his name. Don't like, unless you see that he's going to put himself in a position where he's going to hurt himself or hurt the household, then yeah, you speak up and say something. But if he's making a decision, and for the most part, he's made good decisions, don't question him, bro. Because at the end of the day, if he messes up, he has to fix it, not you. He has to figure it out, not you. So just let it ride, bro. Let him be wrong so that he can see that you were right.
I know motherfuckers that, depending on what went wrong, will have the shorty fix it.
That's crazy. If I make a mess, I clean my mess.
What if she make a mess?
We have to clean it. We got to take responsibility for our women, bro. It is what it is.
So if she do it, you do it.
I gotta fix it. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how it works, bro.
Salute. I know a lot of ride or die girls though. Mm-hmm. They do the same thing. Shout out to
listen. There's room for input. There's room for help. If she wants to help, by all means.
Yeah.
By all means. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying at the end of the day, if he fucks up because he made a poor judgment call, he has to figure it out, and he will. And what that does is two-pronged, right? One, he's going to show you that how smart he is and how reliable he is. And two, he's going to learn lessons so he doesn't ever do that shit again for the future. So he'll know how to navigate certain situations. When you take those away from them, you don't let that happen. It's like if you're raising a son. Like y'all mothers out there who baby your sons, bro. You hurt them when you don't let them fall on their face, bro. You got to let them suffer so they can get that resilience and build themselves, and so they can navigate the world and know how to make have problem solving skills. You can't just always fix it for them. That's not how that works. It's bad. You're just gonna raise an incompetent man at the end of the day.
Yeah, this life is tough, especially for us. Like where we come from. It's tough for us, so raise him, be tough on him.
Yes,
but with respect, of course. With respect.
What he needs to know is what to look for in a wife, not a mothering wife, but a wife, right? I hate to say it, but most men, when they look for a wife, it's based on some attributes from their mother. Just like most women who had their fathers in their lives. It's based on that. And unfortunately, if their father was toxic or abusive or verbally abusive, that comes into play as well.
Yep.
So
it's a lot, man. Just be cool, come with a vibe. Don't take yourself too serious.
For real.
Don't constantly talk about bad shit, negative things in your life.
Unless he can help you fix it, or she can help you fix it.
And give the opportunities.
Right.
To let them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I know I want to say too many, salute. I know a few that's all they talk about is like, and then also what makes I be getting mad because they be ones that I do want to, but all they got to talk about is negative. I had a bad day, or I had to do this, and I feel like that, like I'm this, I'm that, like all the time that we talking, like, oh my God, this shit, you bringing me down. But it's true, pretty in peace, because salute to homegirl. Salute to shorty. All right. We bike, y'all. We bike. We had to keep taking breaks. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you want to address something?
Right. Before we move on to the next thing, the whole what makes men want to wife a woman. Bro, in a relationship, for a man, sex is huge. No which way or look you have it, no matter how you cut it, sex is huge. And I don't understand women's mentalities when they question why a man wants sex so much. I don't understand the thought process. Like, why do you only want to have? Do you love me just because of sex? No. But that's huge. That's a big part of why we wife up a woman. You're the person. You're our person. Like, I don't know how many, we say this all the time. Every time we talk about different things, we're always mentioning it. And it's like, why question it? That's like if we questioned you, why you got to feel protected? Why I got to protect you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
girls be mad that we attracted to them and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you're all over me, God. Like, yeah, what, you want me not to be all over you? Like, that's crazy. And it's like, I hear it a lot from like friends of mine and their relationships and stuff like that. I'm just like, I don't and understand it. And they talk about emotional safety, right? But you're with a guy that you're claiming you're not emotionally safe with and you can't have sex with him. But if you meet a brand new guy that you barely fucking know and you're literally not safe with him because you don't know him, you throwing your legs up, throwing them cheeks back, and you're doing all sorts of wild shit you don't normally do. But I don't understand the logic. But the vibes could be there, though. That's the thing. Like, she could feel safe in that moment. She might not feel entirely safe, but maybe in that moment she do. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me how it's just given so freely in the beginnings of relationships, and then later on it goes bad. That, you know, that nigga, you feel me? Sick and tired, like, yo, I don't want to say what I want. I can't say what I want. Yeah, I can't. But shout out to those that do. Look, I see what you're saying, but there's also people have needs, though. Yes, everybody. Who knows? Shorty, like, if you go on a first date with a shorty, like, oh, let's say Joe Schmo go on a first date with a shorty, right? Yeah. She probably like 6-8 months without, even longer than that, without. So she get that first date, the vibes is good, she feel good, flirty touches here and there, like, you put, you know, you go out for dinner and drinks, like, you mixing the drinks, like, chances are you might pop that first night. You know what I'm saying? Shorty been leaking for 8 months. This dude, out that rose. You look, yeah. Like, you look how, like, you come pose as advertised. Like, we back. You want to start that off? Well, so you said, so the topic on the board, and then mixing what you said was why men want to start claiming women the moment they start talking, but then you added what? Why women start auditioning for the wife position when they start talking at the beginning. What does that look like? Trying to make you lunches and take care of you and feed you and all that shit. Like, if we just talking, why? I got you. I see what you say. I see what you say. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me before. And I appreciated the fuck out of it. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm not gonna lie, but then a lot came with that. Yes. Because it's like the girl was telling me that she wasn't looking for nothing serious. Just expectations. But was doing a lot of serious stuff. And then when me understanding that she don't want nothing serious, albeit she is doing these things, but she told me that, you know, she don't want nothing serious, I'm tapering like my like what I can do, my attributes. I'm taping that off. If she keeps telling me I don't want nothing with you, but she's steady making me lunches and writing fucking encouraging notes in the lunch bag, I'm thinking, like, is she also tapering expectations, like, or her attributes? Yes. You know why? Here's so recently I was in a room in a group discussion with some really smart women, right? And they were talking, and there was one topic that they brought. There's one thing they said that bro, it hit me in that moment. Like, they couldn't tell, but it hit me in that moment. There's no such thing as unconditional love, only between a mother and a son or child. That's the only time you get unconditional love. There's no such thing as unconditional love. And my experiences so far have confirmed that. But I was always about the notion that there is unconditional love. Like, there is unconditional love between adults. You know what I mean? And between between a man and a woman who get into a relationship.
I think that might be more one-sided.
But it's no, bro. But you just said there's expectations. Unconditional love is there's no expectations.
Well, the expectations were there when you come into the table saying, "I like you. I want to, be intimate with you in certain areas, but like I don't want nothing serious." So at that point, there's expectations.
But in this day and age, there isn't no unconditional love.
There's conditions there.
They're all conditions, right?
When you come into the table with that mentality, though.
No, you can just come in because you like the person, but there's right off the rip is it conditions, right? Because think about it, right? So the protector, provider, and all that shit are conditions to getting the love.
But there's always all right. So I kind of do agree with that, except for the mom and the child. My mom.
Well, listen. However, we're not getting into mother.
I got you.
Wounds, but I'm just saying, like generally,
with me personally, but generally, like, dog, if you're not doing much for shorty, like if you're not, even though from the talking stage, that's why it's like why people want to start claiming each other. If you're not really doing anything to kind of alleviate her daily stress, conditionally she's gonna cut you off,
right?
Because that's the condition for shorty,
right?
But it's
so
like,
you just reaffirm what I said,
right? So it's like that.
There's no such thing as unconditional.
And I truly do believe that, because it's not just her. It's like so many. I'm not ready for a relationship, but when I do, it's because the guy does X, Y, Z. So it was like,
I thought, and the problem with me was that in my head, I thought that it existed. That's my stupid brain.
I never felt like that.
My stupid brain. I thought that, hey, it's a thing. You can be that way, but no, you can't. You just can't.
But what made you think like that before?
I don't know, man. I just, my problem is that I love.
And when you love hard.
I love hard, unconditionally. To a certain extent,
but then you notice that from the other side. That's why I say between.
Yeah,
because it might be you might love unconditionally, but shorty don't. So there's no unconditional between.
Correct.
So it's always like you over here being affectionate and I want to follow all the time, like, or like I just love being around you, like type shit. And then she get annoying.
Yeah, or vice versa, or he does. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
I like it, hearing that in that moment. I was like, "Fuck!"
And that came from women.
Yeah. That's why. Because they all agreed. They all were like, "Yup." And I'm like, "Holy."
Did they say why though?
Shit. Nope. And I wasn't even trying to ask. I just let it be, because for me, I was like, "Yo, that was a wake up call." Absolute wake up call. And I thought about it. I had it in my head, and I sat there and I kept thinking about it and just going through what we just talked about. Like, yo, even if we're trying to make it unconditional, it's conditional.
Yeah.
Even if we purposely are trying to like make it unconditional, it's conditional no matter what. One side or the other is going to be more conditional than the other, right?
Yeah.
Because like one side would be like, all I need for you is to love me, like me, and be with me, and the other side is like, well, I need you to make me feel secure. I need you to provide. I need you to make me stable. I need you to all the conditions that are on top of that. The problem is that, like you said, if they don't meet,
there's nothing between y'all. Like, but
people go in with the notion of unconditional when that's not the reality.
But even when you went in with the notion of unconditional, you had conditions.
Correct.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
When you realize, like,
right.
Yeah, that's crazy. And circling back to the original, why men want to start claiming women the moment they start talking. Me personally, that's never happened with me. Has it happened with you?
No.
I don't know nobody. So wait a minute.
Not unless you date is for intention, like like talking, like right off the rip.
I know a few people like that.
Yeah.
They I wouldn't call them codependent. But they just people that can't be alone. I know one of my homies.
Let me retract that. Yeah, I'm better now, but I do have that issue, or had that issue harder before of not wanting to be alone. But it came from trauma.
Okay.
Like, not to get too personal, but when I was 9, my parents passed away.
Right.
And like my whole stability got ripped out. Like, so you go from a family who met up almost every weekend and got together and had fun and did things, to nobody talking to nobody. And then my 2 pillars that were my safety gone. You know what I mean? And now I'm ripped out of my home. I'm sent up here.
Yeah.
To a whole nother situation that I didn't even foresee as a child. You know what I mean?
Because you used to live in Florida, right?
Yep.
Could you imagine like the Florida version of you, what that would have looked like?
I would have been a straight drug dealer, bro. I would have been a hard criminal. I'm not even gonna lie. I said that. That's why I say God works in mysterious ways, bro. I would have absolutely went the other way with my life.
Damn.
And I would have been good at it.
Oh, okay. So,
So
I get the stability. If there's stability issues, I could see that, especially from a youngin'. Like, you know, your brain's developing with that. So I get it.
I was trying. What I was doing right throughout my life is, and this is after some therapy. You come to these. I was trying to just reestablish that on my own. You know,
right.
Make my own. But the problem is when you do that, right, and you don't find the peace in yourself, and you don't find that stability within yourself. Again, you know, relationships they can last or they don't last. You know, it's not a sure thing.
Right. But to simplify it even more, like from the general aspect, I wouldn't say from the general, but for my guys that I know throughout my life, you know, they probably used to dating or you know, having like a bunch of slides that they just don't do it for them. And then they might meet somebody who might have potential. And, you know, they might say, oh, shit, like right away. Oh, she different. It could also be a dude that got no roster. He got a chance he start talking to somebody. And because he's been lonely, he latches on to that. So he'd be like, yo, I got somebody that, I think she the one. Like, that really do happen.
You know what's funny? Because you were saying that, and I'm thinking in my head, like, the differences between men and women. Like, men don't like women with high body counts, right? Generally,
I don't care.
Some men don't give a shit, but men who are trying to like wife up, other men do. So I'm just leaving it at that. But women who see a dude with no roster look at him like he's a lame. Like, they don't even want to, like, they're gonna think he's desperate. Like, he's trying to latch on because he's desperate.
But the one that don't really got a roster like that, I mean, not a roster, but don't really got no bodies, like, they carry themselves a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, you could kind of tell. Like,
yeah.
I be at these functions, you could tell.
More reserved.
Nah.
Like what?
Nah. They be more.
They're wild.
Yeah, like they be.
They try too hard.
They try, yeah. A lot of tryhards. Like, we be in a group having a conversation, and then the dude pull up into that group and want to be the loudest, or like just got something to say about something, like just wants to insert pause in the conversation. It be dudes like that, like, but in a loud, like, oh yeah, that's what like you can, and then you can tell by how they dress too.
Yeah. So you could sense the desperation. Or not desperation, but you could sense the neediness.
I wouldn't say that. You could just sense the unexperience.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, inexperience. Sorry, my bad.
The inexperience.
Yeah, you could see the inexperience of like this person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The one, and then, hey, look, I'm not. The ones, the shorties that be quiet, man.
Okay, continue.
Man.
Please continue.
The ones that be quiet or just all for it, like in the corner with like one or two of our homegirls.
Yeah.
That's the one that's the one that they call her fucking Jason Voorhees, my nigga.
Just be slaying them.
Man. That's the one you got. Because if you pull that one, take it to the crib, the quiet ones, take it to the crib and pop, man, she gonna do a bunch of tricks, all right?
Here's a good topic. You meet a girl at the club, fine, good looking as shit.
That's happened.
And you start going home. You go home with her to smash, and you know it's a sure thing. You about to tear this up. You walk through the door, and her house is a fucking mess.